American Idol judge Luke Bryan had a lot of fans upset recently. In fact, some were so upset they completely bailed on him. What happened that would cause fans to just bail on the legendary country performer? Keep reading to get all the details. American Idol judge Luke Bryan is not only one of the show's best commodities, but he is also a country music legend himself. However, something that occurred recently had fans so upset that it caused them to bail on Luke. What happened? Bryan had an incredible concert lined up at the Castle Airport in Atwater, California, on Thursday night as part of his Luke Bryan Farm Tour 2025. Prior to the event, California Highway Patrol issued a traffic alert noting that there would be a lot of congestion in the area several hours prior to the show, as well as several hours after. Parking for his concert opens at 2 p.m. Gates open at 5 p.m. and the concert begins at 6 p.m. It was a highly anticipated event. However, for many fans, it turned into a nightmare. Many were upset as they waited for long times to get through the gates into the concert area. Some fans said they waited in line for more than 3 hours before finally deciding that enough was enough and they bailed on the concert. It was noted that there just wasn't proper planning to accommodate so many people trying to see the icon perform. More than 20,000 tickets were sold for the concert, and the organizers of the show were ill-equipped to accommodate that large of a crowd. They didn't have the resources to usher the concert-goers safely and efficiently into the makeshift venue at Castle Airport. Social media also saw lots of complaints from other guests who had similar wait times and finally just gave up and left. Merced County Sheriff Vern Warnke places the blame on American Idol judge and country singer Luke Bryan's staff. He said, "Bryan's people did not have their act together, as far as that was concerned." According to Warnke, there was only one VIP entrance and one general admission entrance into the show. His undersheriff was told that the crew could admit 1,000 people per hour through the gates. Warnke said, "My undersheriff pointed out there's 20,000 people coming, let's do some math. My undersheriff kind of took the bull by the horns and opened 14 gates and started screening people in. There was thousands of people, literally, that left before the concert started because they couldn't get in." Luke Bryan finally took the stage close to 9 p.m. Those who arrived later in the evening did not have to face the nightmare from earlier. Another family that finally gave up and left said it turned mob-like as fans began pushing and shoving in an attempt to get through the gates. This family had 2 small children and decided it wasn't worth it. There were lots of fans disappointed and upset that proper planning was not in place to accommodate so many concert-goers. Introduction. In the world of televised talent competitions, few names resonate as deeply as Luke Bryan. The country superstar turned TV personality has long been a beloved figure on American Idol, bringing his charm, musical expertise, and down-to-earth personality to millions of viewers each season. However, recent events have cast a shadow over his reputation, causing a surprising and unprecedented phenomenon, fans turning away from him in droves. What led to this unexpected fallout? Was it a misstep, a scandal, or a shift in the cultural landscape? This story delves into the rise, fall, and complex aftermath of Luke Bryan's controversial tenure on American Idol. The rise of Luke Bryan on American Idol. When Luke Bryan was announced as a mentor and judge on American Idol in 2022, fans and critics alike celebrated the addition of a genuine country star with a relatable persona. Known for hits like Country Girl, Shake It For Me, and Play It Again, Bryan's approachable demeanor and authentic musical talent seemed like perfect fits for the show's ethos of discovering raw, heartfelt talent. Initially, Bryan's presence was warmly received. Audiences appreciated his mentorship style, encouraging, humorous, and sincere. His interactions with contestants, often laced with light-hearted banter and personal anecdotes, made him a standout personality. Ratings soared, and viewers felt a renewed sense of authenticity in the competition. The turning point, a series of controversies. However, beneath the veneer of country charm, cracks began to form. It started subtly, an offhand comment here, a misinterpreted remark there. But as the season progressed, more serious issues emerged. 1. The cultural insensitivity incident. During a live episode, Bryan made a joke referencing a stereotype about a particular regional accent. Fans and viewers quickly pointed out that the joke perpetuated harmful stereotypes, igniting a social media backlash. While Bryan issued an apology, the damage was done. The incident sparked a broader conversation about representation and sensitivity, with many accusing him of insensitivity. 2. Allegations of favoritism. As the season advanced, fans began to notice what they perceived as Bryan's biased treatment of certain contestants. Several viewers alleged that Bryan was overly supportive of contestants from his home state or those who shared his musical style, leading to accusations of favoritism. Social media erupted with debates about fairness and integrity. 3. The confidential leak. In a shocking turn, a leaked recording surfaced, allegedly from behind the scenes, where Bryan appeared to criticize fellow judges and producers, questioning the fairness of the show's voting system. While the authenticity of the recording was never officially confirmed, the damage was done. Fans felt betrayed, questioning whether Bryan's role was genuine or driven by personal motives. The breaking point: a public apology or a public outcry. The culmination came during the season finale. Bryan, under mounting pressure, issued a public apology for his previous remarks, emphasizing his growth and commitment to inclusivity. Yet, the apology failed to quell the rising tide of discontent. Fans felt that the damage was irreversible. In the weeks following, viewer ratings plummeted. Social media campaigns calling for Bryan's removal gained momentum. Hashtags like #ByeByeBryan and AdolWithoutLK trended worldwide. Fan forums buzzed with discussions about whether Bryan should be replaced or if viewers had simply outgrown his persona. The Great Fan Exodus. What was once a loyal fanbase began to evaporate. Concert ticket sales featuring Bryan declined sharply. Merchandise sales dipped, and social media engagement dwindled. Surveys indicated that a significant portion of American Idol viewers no longer supported Bryan's presence on the show. Some fans cited his perceived insensitivity and favoritism as reasons for the disillusionment. Others argued that his actions reflected a broader cultural shift, an increasing demand for accountability, diversity, and authenticity from public figures. The industry reacts. The entertainment industry responded with mixed reactions. Some critics defended Bryan, emphasizing his human fallibility and urging fans to forgive. Others called for accountability, citing the importance of respectful representation in media. Meanwhile, American Idol producers faced mounting pressure to take action. Rumors swirled about replacing Bryan or altering the judging panel altogether. The network's executives grappled with balancing ratings, public perception, and the integrity of the show. The aftermath: a new era for American Idol. In a surprising move, American Idol announced a reshuffling of its judging panel for the next season. Bryan was replaced by a diverse group of judges, including emerging artists and industry veterans known for their advocacy and inclusivity. Bryan himself issued a heartfelt statement, acknowledging his mistakes and expressing a desire to learn and grow. "I've always believed in the power of music to bring people together," he wrote. "I realize I have more to learn about the perspectives and experiences of others. I'm committed to doing better." The show experimented with new formats, more audience participation, focus on social issues, and increased transparency, aiming to rebuild trust with viewers. Reflection: what does this mean for celebrity culture? The fallout from Luke Bryan's controversial stint on American Idol highlights a broader cultural conversation. Celebrities are held to higher standards than ever before, with their words and actions scrutinized in real time. The phenomenon of fans bailing reflects a shift toward accountability and authenticity. Bryan's experience serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of cultural sensitivity, the dangers of favoritism, and the evolving expectations of audiences. It underscores that fame is fleeting and that staying true to one's values is essential in a digital age where every misstep can be amplified. The future of American Idol. Despite the setbacks, American Idol continues to be a beloved platform for discovering new talent. The show's leadership has taken lessons from the Bryan controversy, emphasizing diversity, transparency, and genuine mentorship. The show's future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the relationship between celebrities and fans is more complex than ever. Trust must be earned, and humility remains a vital ingredient for lasting success. Conclusion: Luke Bryan's journey on American Idol encapsulates the volatile nature of modern fame and the power of social consciousness. From adored mentor to controversial figure, his story reflects the importance of authenticity, sensitivity, and accountability in an era where fans are more engaged and vocal than ever. While the fallout was painful, it also opened doors for meaningful conversations about respect, representation, and the evolving landscape of celebrity culture. As American Idol moves forward, it does so with a renewed understanding that the true star is not just the performer, but also the community of fans, viewers, and the values they hold dear.